Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Cinderella. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and her two stepsisters, Drizella and Anastasia. Drizella and Anastasia were not kind. They were selfish, lazy, and they quarreled every day. They argued about dresses, they argued about shoes, they even argued about who looked prettier. Cinderella did all the work in the house. She washed the clothes, she cleaned the floors, she cooked the meals, and she fed the chickens every morning.
Here you go, my dears. That's it. Come and get it. Good job, everyone.
Let's go meet
But Cinderella was never alone.
Let's go stay
She
with
had
her.
two little mouse friends, Gus and Jack. They loved her very much. There was also a loyal dog who followed her everywhere. Sweet birds flew to her window every morning. Even the chickens gathered happily around her when she fed them. But there was one creature in the house who was not friendly, a black cat named Lucifer. Lucifer loved chasing Gus and Jack. He watched them with narrow eyes and sharp claws. Still, Cinderella's heart remained kind. One day, a royal invitation arrived. The king was holding a grand ball at the palace.
An invitation to the royal ball.
The royal ball!
An invitation to the royal ball.
Oh, how wonderful. A royal ball.
We have to go. This is going to be amazing.
Cinderella gathered courage and asked softly,
May I go to the ball too?
You? Yes. You can go, but only if you finish your chores and find a decent dress to wear. Here is your list of chores, my dear. First, wash these heaps of dirty clothes. Then, tidy up all this. These dirty dresses won't wash themselves. And this entire room is a disgrace. Clean it up.
Cinderella first went to her small room. She searched through an old box and found her mother's old pink dress.
I don't like this dress.
But Cinderella smiled. "It's okay," she said softly. Then she rushed to wash the big heap of clothes. She scrubbed quickly. She washed fast. She wanted to finish in time.
Come in quietly.
While she was busy, Gus and Jack had an idea. They carefully sneaked into the stepsisters' room. Lucifer almost caught them, but they escaped just in time. They gathered ribbons, beads, and small shiny decorations.
Cinderella would be so happy.
When Cinderella returned to her room, she stopped in surprise.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe it's real. It's absolutely beautiful.
Cinderella came downstairs wearing the pink dress. Drizella gasped. Anastasia frowned. They rushed toward her.
This is my ribbon!
That's my ribbon!
Beads! Cinderella, so you stole our ribbons and beads from our room? You thief!
Her stepmother said nothing. Soon the carriage left. Drizella and Anastasia rode away happily to the ball. Cinderella ran into the garden and cried. Gus and Jack climbed onto her hands. The dog sat beside her.
Stop crying, my child.
A fairy godmother stood before her.
You can still go to the ball, but first we need a chariot and a new dress for you, my child.
There was a large pumpkin on the ground. The fairy raised her wand.
Bibbidi
Bibbidi, bobbidi, boo! With a bright flash, the pumpkin turned into a beautiful golden carriage. She then waved her wand at Gus and Jack. They turned into two strong white horses. Finally, the fairy touched Cinderella's torn dress. It transformed into a beautiful blue ball gown.
There, my dear. A perfect fit. Now, off to the ball with you.
You look lovely, the fairy smiled.
But you must return back at midnight. The magic expires at 12.
I will,
Cinderella
I promise.
nodded. At the palace, music filled the air. The prince had not danced with anyone. Then Cinderella entered. The room became quiet. All eyes were on her. The prince rushed to welcome her. Drizella whispered, "Who is that girl?" Anastasia stared closely. Her face looks familiar. The prince and Cinderella danced happily. They laughed, they smiled. Time passed quickly. Then the clock began to strike 12. Cinderella gasped. She ran from the ballroom. "Hey, wait!" the prince called. But she did not stop. As she ran down the palace stairs, one glass slipper fell off. She did not notice. She reached the garden path, but just as the clock finished striking 12, the magic ended. The golden carriage turned back into a pumpkin. The 2 horses turned back into Gus and Jack. The fancy coachman turned back into the dog. Her blue gown became her old torn dress again. Only one glass slipper remained on her foot.
She didn't even tell me her name. She is really beautiful.
I can see how much she means to you.
Go to every house. Let every maiden try this glass shoe. Whoever it fits, I will marry her.
The Duke went house to house. Many maidens tried. None fit.
I'm so sorry.
Greetings from the prince. All maidens are to test the glass slipper. Whoever it fits, the prince shall marry.
At Cinderella's house, Drizetta and Anastasia forced their feet into the shoe.
Allow me, my lady.
No, I can do it myself. Oh dear, be careful.
Tight.
We have an important
Meanwhile,
visitor.
the stepmother had locked
I don't want to see you
Cinderella in her room.
downstairs.
Please, stepmother, let me out, please. This is not fair.
Gus and Jack bravely
Great job.
stole the
Now
key
let's
from
go.
the stepmother's pocket. They pushed it under the door. Cinderella unlocked it and ran downstairs. "I am here too," she said.
Please don't go, Duke. I am here.
Oh, don't listen to her. She's only a maid.
But she's a maiden too.
Just as he bent down, the stepmother crushed the glass slipper. It shattered. The Duke cried out in shock, but Cinderella smiled gently. "I have the other one." She took it from her pocket. It fit perfectly. The stepmother and stepsisters stood frozen in anger. Cinderella was taken to the palace.
My prince, I found the maiden whose leg fit the glass slipper.
It was you that night.
Yes, it was me.
Soon, Cinderella and the prince were married. Cinderella's kindness